Hi guys, it's time to talk about the entry of the planet of gifts and good fortune, Jupiter entering Libra. This happened on September 9th, Friday. I uploaded a video, but however it never got uploaded, Mercury retrograde. So I just want to talk a little about the changes that we're going to be seeing. We're coming from a Jupiter and Virgo for a whole year, where we've already learned to better take care of ourselves, to better our habits, our organizational skills, all the things that have to do with having a better health and how to go about getting that. So Jupiter and Virgo has given us like all the tools to kind of like pay attention to the details in our lives in order to have a better functioning vehicle, which is the body, to perform our special mission, the one that we're here to do in this life. Of course, that mission is always a spiritual mission, because we're not human beings having a spiritual existence, but we are spiritual beings having a human existence. So it's very important to note that, because that changes the whole perspective of everything. So the entry of Jupiter in Virgo, if you listen to traditional astrologists, many would say that, oh, you know, you're going to have great relationships. This is the year to have the relationship of your life, and you're just going to sit there and wait for, you know, the perfect couple to come along. Well, I'm here to tell you that that doesn't work that way. Like, well, it's not, at least as I see it personally. Jupiter in Virgo is going to definitely emphasize relationships, and it doesn't have to mean relationships like love relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or no. For me, it has to do with developing and working with ourselves first, because after all, relationships are just the function of relationships is to show us on the outside, with another person mirroring what's going on the inside. So if we take this as a base, it's about perfecting the relationship we have with ourselves to be able to be in better relationship with others. And when I say with others, here we go again, it's not about the boyfriend, it's not about the husband. I mean, it's everything. It's people we work with, it's family members, it's friends, groups, whatever it is. Anything is a relationship, really. Even the people we deal with in the elevator rides, you know. So this is going to be a very interesting period that we're going to have for a full year. And basically, relationships are going to be going through lots of changes. We're going to be exploring different types of relationships and how to be in relationships with others. So Jupiter in Libra is going to make an emphasis of really having an awareness of how we relate to others, but really how do we see ourselves as a reflection when we relate to others. What themes are coming in for you while you're dealing in your relationships? What's coming up? What's showing up? All that's coming up is basically to better understand and deal with your issues, and have to do more with you than with the other person. So yes, that's why I'm saying that I don't think that, you know, the interpretation of, oh, this is the year where everybody's gonna be, you know, in love and couples because it's Libra, and it's the, you know, the sign of partnerships and love and beauty and this and that. So really it's about also loving ourselves more and learning to value ourselves, because how are we going to go into a relationship and offer something if we don't really know what we're offering? How can I offer you something that I haven't even offered myself? So it's like, if I don't give it to myself first, I can't give it to you. How are we going to enter a relationship that we can value if I don't know what my value is to begin with? And Libra has to do with Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus has a lot to do with our desires, but also with value. So what is the value that we are bringing to our relationships? But mostly, what is the value that we put upon ourselves? And I think that this is a very interesting question, and it's going to be present all throughout next year. Like, what is the value that I am giving myself in order to be able to put on the balance for the relationship with another person? I mean, this is what it's all about. And this is where, we're going to be like measuring and kind of like, just observing and really getting into the whole dynamic of the me and the we. What is the me bringing to the we in the relationship? So it's going to be a very interesting period. I think also that relationships are going to be more open. We're going to have other types of relationships going on, not only like a boyfriend, girlfriend, or like man and woman. It's going to be more like an experimental type of freedom, because after all, we still have Saturn in Sagittarius, and Saturn in Sagittarius really wants us to explore our freedom as well. And we have other aspects that will start to develop through 2017 that will also make emphasis on this freedom in relationships. So thank you for your time. I do Skype consultations at Panama Yoga. You can get more info. My email is panamayoga@gmail.com. And I hope this information, short but sweet, has really been of benefit to you, of value. Thank you, guys.